according to industry benchmark, 90% of outreach fail, and only 10% of sales team have access to book 100 plus qualified meeting using code outreach. So I'm going to show you the three simple framework sales process that all the top 10 sales teams that I analyze it that are always booking appointment on autopilot are using. So you can start also using that, because I make sure that each time that I launch a campaign for my client or even for my own outbound method, to respect exactly these three simple steps. So if you stick with me, I'm going to show with you exactly each process step by step and explain to you exactly how you can start implementing that in your campaign. So specifically, if you are in B2B, SaaS, or in a consulting business, because as you know, in B2B, we are targeting only decision maker, people that can make this decision. So if you are targeting people that need to take the decision, you have to make sure that you are targeting them at the right moment and with also some relevancy. So I'm going to show you exactly, just if you respect this three step, you're gonna be able to close any deal and book appointment on autopilot. So the first ever thing that you have to craft whenever you start your outreach is to craft your value proposition. So it's feel like generic anytime that people are talking about outbound. They're gonna tell you about how many follow-ups you need to do. They're gonna tell you about how many how many emails you have to send a day, how many outreach you have to do exactly monthly to make sure that you can book appointment. And they will even tell you cold email doesn't work. Even LinkedIn DM doesn't work. So they're gonna tell you exactly all those stuff, but they don't tell you about the most important thing when it comes to cold outreach. People that are succeeding exactly on the cold outreach in the outbound game, they are not just succeeding because it's a number game. They are not succeeding just because they are sending millions of emails. As you know, numbers negates not. But those top 10 sales team have one thing in common. They have a strong value proposition. So if you are running the campaign in the outbound and you are reaching out to people that are decision maker, the first ever thing you have to think about is the value proposition. So when I'm talking about the value proposition, I'm talking about what make you special exactly. What make you special in the market. So you have to clearly articulate what make you indispensable. So you have to come up with an offer that will make your prospects or the lead that you are contacting question themselves exactly how this person is very indispensable about my offer. So let me give you one example. If you are in a Beezer, so you are in Beezer and you are sending sound in the Beezer, no one again gonna care about what you are selling. But if you are in Deezer, you are selling water, no matter the price that you are selling, because you are in the starving market, people will consider you as an indispensable product and an indispensable service in that Deezer. So that's exactly what you have to think about. So anytime that you come up with an offer or a service, you have to make sure that that service have a unique value proposition. What you are proposing exactly in the value. Most of you are wishing directly to go and you are in a rush to run a cold outreach campaign without even thinking about the value proposition, the thing that make you indispensable. So you have to craft an offer to determine exactly how you can be valuable when you are reaching out to people. That's why most of emails get ignored, because people can just pass, cannot, even if you are not they are not using your service, they are not bleeding, their business is not like bleeding. So you have to make sure that your value proposition is so strong that is solving the magic and a pain point, a strong pain point, so that will allow you to close or to book meeting, because people will think that he's is very indispensable for my business. So as I told you, the you have to differentiate the value proposition and your service. The service is only a vehicle to make sure that people get the results they are looking for. But the value proposition is how you package your offer, how you package exactly everything that you are doing in order to provide value. So if you are reaching out to decision maker, you have to make sure that your value proposition, you articulate the benefits that people get exactly when they join your program, or even if they book the meeting. So I will make another video about kind of value proposition that you can use on your outreach. But for now, let's just talk about the value proposition as a concept that allow you exactly to stand out in your outreach. So that means you understand that the top 10% sales team that's book always meeting in its outreach, the first ever thing before even thinking about sending a message, they think about the value they can add on those campaigns in order to maximize the response rate and also the appointment booking. So the second framework is the objection handling. So most of you think that if you have a strong value position, you will directly start booking meeting. So here we are not even talking about the sales process. We are talking just or we are not talking about the sales yet. That on the meeting you can close, or we are not talking about the closing. We are talking about handling the objection before even the objection raised. That's why they are so powerful. Whenever they are sending email, whenever they are sending any outreach, they always already like the objection. So I want to give you an example. So for you, if you are a SEO or a SEO agency and you are working with business exact, and you have a strong value proposition, your value proposition can be like helping business to become the third leader in the market, So they can raise an objection. The objection that they can have again maybe about the price, or maybe about the timing, about how many times it's gonna take exactly to get the result, and all those objections. So what you're gonna do exactly on your outreach, you make sure that you handle or you already handle all the objection. So and you can come up with an objection like about time. So your value proposition can be, okay, you can become like a good leader in the next 30 days. So it's gonna raise some objection. How can I? Because they know that the SEO take time to start getting the results. But how can you wait? Can you handle exactly that objection? So you find a way to handle that objection before even the prospect to raise that objection. This very powerful. So if you can craft a strong value proposition and you handle always the objections, you anticipate and address any concern. That's why sometimes on current modern website we have the FAQ question. So on those FAQ question, you handle already some objection that people can raise exactly. So how you can do that? You craft the value proposition and you send them a resource. You send them the resource. So the resource gonna handle all those objections before even the book a call. They understand, okay, now here, if they are worrying about the money, you can talk about how you handle that objection in the money. Maybe you can show the impact they're gonna get. If about the time, you show them exactly if they are wanting what they are like, if they are wanting what they are losing exactly. So you handle all those objections. I will also make another video based on this specific topic to show you exactly with more detail about how you can handle those objections exactly in your outreach. And the last one is about the AI personalization. So you understand that all the work, the front-end work before even integrating AI, you do already your work before even integrating the AI, because most of people are just blasting emails and think, that's okay, you're gonna get the right result. The AI will only enhance what you already did well. So if you have a strong value proposition and you already own the objection, AI will morely do the work of buoy and the personalizing exactly the subject line, personalize exactly the message to make sure that you are relevant to your prospect. So the top 10% of sales people that's book more meeting on more or like online, they are not magical people. They are only people that understand exactly that. If you have a strong value proposition, you under the objection and you use AI to do the research for you, you're gonna have a clear like the clear system that's close and also that book hitting on autopilot. So I wanna tell you something that if you're still watching this, you are in B2B, you are a SaaS founder or a consultant, and you have this kind of a problem. So that means you think that you need to hire more teams, and you are also drowning in content prospecting, lead generation, and closing. You don't know exactly which tool to use exactly to maximize the efficiency on your like on your SAM process, and you think that again you with your manual work you have the competitive disadvantage and you have a high cost and no return on investment. I would like to talk to you on a meeting. So if you are interested about reducing all these problems exactly in your pipeline and start booking meeting on autopilot for your business each single month, or you don't pay. So if that sounds like you, I would like to talk with you. So if you are very results driven people and you are at taker, I would like to talk with you and know how I can help you to start booking high ticket clients on autopilot using AI and automation. So, but if you like this video, you can just follow me and I will start sharing with you on the content that's will allow you again in the outbound and AI agent dance industry. So if that sounds interesting, you can follow me and like this video as well.